Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be watching Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 10. This is the season finale. I have been warned, maybe. I don't know what to believe or what not to believe. I was talking to Gus a little bit. He didn't give me any spoilers, I don't think, but he made it sound like it's going to be a rough episode. So, I don't know how this is gonna go. I feel okay right now. I'll be honest. I'm having some major dental pain. Like worst pain I've ever felt. I've had my wisdom teeth pulled, and that was nothing compared to the pain I'm in. Now I've taken some pain medicine, so I'm okay right now. But I'm going to the dentist in the morning, so this won't be posted on Thursday. I'm aiming for Friday or Sunday. The sooner I can get it out for you, the better. But that's kind of my intentions right now. But we have an evening ahead of us. I've got time to watch the whole episode. So we're gonna get started. I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. Main objective, main thing I want to happen. I do not want Tyrion Lannister to die. That's my main request. There are other people I don't want to die either. Obviously, Arya Stark, Sansa Stark. I don't want them to die. Jon Snow. There's a lot of people I'd prefer not to die. Tyrion Lannister, I feel like it would just change the dynamic of the show, and not for a good reason. I just feel like Peter Dinklage brings a lot to this show, and I don't want the show to continue without him. That's, the rest of the characters. I mean, Arya and Sansa I really like, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. So we'll just get started. We'll jump right into it. So if you guys are excited, leave a like, and let's watch Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Oh boy.
Is burning. You will receive what is yours by right.
Well, as much as he did wrong, and I'm not excusing his behavior, he did kill his daughter, which is crazy. But I'm glad he's given her the cold shoulder. It is about time. I'm not going to lie, I am stressed this episode. I don't know what's going to happen, but I can feel my blood pressure rising. And we're like 2 minutes in. Oh boy. Here we go.
Your Grace.
Speak up. Can't be worse than mutiny.
Well, I don't want to get too dark in this video, but I mean, she watched her daughter die and burn alive, so of course she'd be having that kind of feelings. It is interesting because it does seem that killing his daughter and sacrificing her to the god, all of a sudden the snow's melting, so that seems like a good thing. But then over half his military deserted, and now his wife killed herself, supposedly. I mean, I guess somebody could have killed her, but I would imagine after the last episode that she probably did it herself. But yeah, let's keep watching.
On to Winterfell.
Well, he's not letting that slow him down any. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what his options are really, but he definitely needs, you know, the God of Light to pull through, because with the amount of men he has left, and I mean, just I don't know what's going to happen, but it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for him. Which, you know what, serves him right. But you know, I still kind of want him to succeed to some extent, but it doesn't look good for him.
Thank you.
You know at the Citadel they'll make you swear off women too.
Oh, they'll bloody try.
Sam.
What?
Sam. Just been beaten half to death. How did you? Very carefully. I'm glad the end of the world's working out well for someone.
I'll come back.
To your return.
To my return.
You know, as much as it sucks to not have Sam around to advise Jon, I think it was good Jon let him go. I mean, the Night's Watch, I mean, they already showed their true colors. You know, you have a woman around. You know, of course, a bunch of men, you know, with one woman. I'm not excusing the men's actions. I'm just, you know, yeah, it sounds like I'm excusing their actions. I'm not. They need to have some self-control, but, you know, they don't. So they, you know, they already attacked Sam. They attacked his girl. Who knows what they would have done to the baby if the wolf wasn't there. So, yeah, I'm glad that Sam's able to move on, and he still might be able to help some, you know, get some knowledge going, you know? Crap. She got it lit, but they're not going to see it. Oh, man. And you know her husband's going to see it and come beat her up. Things are escalating pretty quickly. Hopefully Sansa, hopefully they will see it and go be able to help her. But, I mean, it's going to be dangerous for everybody involved.
It's not going to be a siege, Your Grace.
Okay, this looks really bad for Stannis Baratheon. I mean, he better hope sacrificing his daughter did something more than melt the snow. This doesn't look very good at all. Because all those horsemen, I mean, they can just surround him. Man, this this is going to be a slaughter fest. Well, I am surprised he's still alive, but we also didn't really get to see any of that happen. They really cut to just dead people. Would have been nice to see a full-on battle, but I mean, I guess it was a slaughter fest. I guess there wasn't really much to see other than them getting killed. So, but he's still alive. I wonder what the Lady in Red's up to.
In the name of Renly of House Baratheon, first of his name, rightful king of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm, I, Brienne of Tarth, sentence you to die. Do you have any last words?
Go on, do your duty.
Oh, snap. Well, she fulfilled her oath to kill him. Again, they cut away pretty quickly. I mean, yeah, it was theatrical. But, I don't know, I guess they didn't want us to see his head roll. But there you have it. Killing your daughter was not the right choice. It clearly didn't help you. I'm still wondering where the Lady in Red is. She could be dead with the rest of them. I don't know. But she's the real one that needs to die. But, alright, we'll keep watching.
I surrender.
And I accept your surrender.
My lady, I've come to escort you back to your chamber.
Go with her, please.
Well, evil wins again. I don't know. I still think her husband's going to see the candle lit if it's still lit. But unfortunate timing. I'm sure, though, because of them going off to battle, that was one of the only ways she got up there without anyone noticing. But she is caught now. Does not look good for Sansa Stark. And boy, this episode's flying by. Like, I mean, we're not even halfway through and they already killed off Stannis Baratheon. That's a... I don't know. I don't know what to say to that, you know? I don't feel bad for him because, I mean, he killed his daughter. He deserved what he got. I don't feel bad for him. But he was a major character in this show. And now he's just gone. You know. And 5 seasons in, are they really going to introduce a bunch of new characters? I mean, they could. And then have we seen her brother, Brendan Stark, all season? I don't think we've seen him since like season 3. I don't know. But let's see what happens.
You can't die. Your father was Warden of the North, and Ramsay needs you. Though I suppose he doesn't need all of you. Just the parts he'll use to make his heir, until you've given him a boy or two and he's finished using them. Then he's got incredible plans for those parts. So, shall we wait for him to come back, or should we begin now? You're leaving it to me? Good. Let's begin.
Didn't expect that to happen. Cool. One evil person dead. But, Reek, I don't know. I still don't trust him. I still, like, he's still his master's slave. You know, one instant knee-jerk reaction doesn't redeem him for all that he's done or all that he might do. So I still get away from him, Sansa. Wait, what? That suicide is the answer? I could see Reek doing that. The heck? Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, people are going to call me stupid in the comments, but we didn't see her die. But falling from that level, we already saw what happened to the jerk with the cross or the arrow, the short bow and arrow, you know? So it didn't look like there was anything to land on. Okay. Why? Okay. I mean, I guess it's better than being tortured. I'll give him that. It's better than turning into a Reek number 2, you know?
You two, out.
Oh, shit. So, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize it was Arya because of the wig. I thought when he first was hitting her, I was like, man, that might be Arya because she's not reacting to getting whipped. And I thought I would put it past her to try and help out the little kids. Yeah. Wow. One less pervert in the world is a good thing, so good on her. But, yeah. Okay.
You were the first person on my list, you know. For killing Syrio Forel, remember him? Probably not. I've gotten a few of the others. The many-faced god stole a few more from me. But I'm glad he left me you. Do you know who I am? I can't hear you. You know who I am.
This is brutal. Here I was complaining about not seeing Stannis Baratheon's head roll. And then here's Arya. I'm pretty sure she fed him his own eyeballs. That's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. I don't know how much I can show on YouTube. Because I just think they might block it. I'll finish watching the episode and maybe check out some others to see how much they put in, or maybe I'll blur out some of that. But I mean, he deserves every bit of it, what she's doing. But yeah, that's pretty gory. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty gruesome. I might have nightmares. Just that image in my head. That's not gonna leave anytime soon. Oh, that was pretty brutal. But well done. Well done, Arya.
From the many-faced god. Now a debt is owed. Only death can pay for life.
No, you don't die! Don't die!
Why are you crying?
But if you're... Who's this?
No one at all. Just as a girl should have been before she took a face from the hall.
Wow. that was incredible. That was incredible. I don't know what to say. I mean, what I thought was going to happen, I thought he was going to feed the girl that was holding him. I didn't realize he was going to drink it himself, you know? Wow. This episode's pretty awesome. Wow.
The faces are for no one. You are still someone. And to someone, the faces are as good as poison.
I can't see! What's happening? What's happening?
Jeez. I'm speechless, you know? I guess she did wrong by the many-faced god. It appears. Or is she becoming no one? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost, guys. I'm definitely going to enjoy rewatching this episode. But boy, this is pretty intense. With how crazy this episode is, I was expecting that ship to blow up as soon as they got on it, you know? I'm expecting the unexpected now. This is a crazy episode. I feel like it's leaving me almost with more questions than answers, though. I don't know. I don't know.
But you fall in love with Tristane. It was an accident, really. I mean, what were the chances? You happened to fall in love with the man you were assigned to marry? My point is, We don't choose whom we love. It just, well, it's beyond our control. I sound like an idiot.
No, you don't.
What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying and
I
failing
know
to say.
what you're trying to say.
No, I'm afraid you don't.
I do. I know. About you and Mother. I think a part of me always knew. And I'm glad. I'm glad that you're my father.
Well, that was incredibly awkward, but guess it went well for Jaime Lannister. You guys know how I feel about incest. So we don't need to go down that rabbit hole right now. But considering the circumstances and considering that what's done is done, I think honesty with your daughter, it went well for him. I guess honesty is a good thing. It could ruin your family, but it could benefit the family too. I don't know. But I guess this was probably the best reaction Jaime could get. Oh, I wondered if that lady kissing her poisoned her. Oh, I didn't say anything because I was like, man, I'm just thinking way out of left field, but now her nose is bleeding. Oh, 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 it's not funny. Why am I laughing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. This episode. What the heck is going on, guys? It's just everything. Everything all at once. Evil triumphs again. Wow. Wow. Are they going to be able to prove it was her? I mean, not that it matters at this point. She did what she wanted to do. She killed the Lannister's daughter. Myrcella is gone. Be honest, I'd rather see her gone than Sansa or Arya, but Sansa jumped off a freaking castle. Arya can't see. Arya might as well be dead. I think she's becoming faceless. I don't know. Wow.
But we always want the wrong woman.
Does he always talk so much?
Si es que murki y non eji bi kavala.
Krubo. Niki pasa kisor udi drejo isa. Muna nia valirio mila pungili isa.
Miri Punila.
Punila. Thank you.
I am sorry. Sorry I'm not there to fight for our queen.
Forgive me, but why would we bring you?
Pardon me?
Have you ever tracked animals in the wilderness?
Not precisely, but I have other skills that would be very useful.
Can you fight?
I have fought. I don't claim to be a great warrior.
Are you good on a horse?
Middling.
So mainly you talk.
And drink. I've survived so far.
Which I respect. But you would not help us on...
How did they get out? How did they survive? Last episode, they were surrounded. I understand that, I understand that the queen left with the dragon. I caught that. But what happened in between there and there? Was their only intentions to kill the queen? And so she's gone, so they just said, whatever. Like, what about all those masked men? But this is what I'm talking about. The humor. Like, there's finally some humor in this episode. And it's because of the dwarf. It's because of Tyrion Lannister. I don't want to watch Game of Thrones without Peter Dinklage. I just don't. It's bad to be this attached to a character, especially a character I didn't like to start with. But he brings a lot to the show. Oh, man.
Hello, old friend.
Hey!
We were so happy together until you...
Look who makes an appearance. It is about time. Oh, man. This here is the real no balls man. The real eunuch right here. He's the MVP. He is the father of all eunuchs. This guy. I'm glad to have him back. Glad to see him. Heck yeah.
If only I knew someone with a vast network of spies.
If only. A grand old city. Choking on violence, corruption, and deceit. Who could possibly have any experience managing such a massive, ungainly beast?
I did miss you.
I missed them too. They're so clever. Oh, this show is great. Oh man, they're so clever. The one-liners, the two-liners, whatever you want to call them. Ah, my tooth hurts. This is good. This is good. This is classic Game of Thrones. This is what I'm here for. Right here. This is what I came to watch.
Oh, my poor sweet thing. Does it hurt? We have to go home. Drogon, can you take me back to Marine? How far did you carry me?
Drogon, we need to return. My people need me.
I'm with the dragon on this one. He's hurt. He needs to rest. You seem more concerned about your people than the dragon. Which, I mean, I guess it's not wrong. You know, you were their queen, and then your people are suffering on the brink of a civil war, if not already going to be in one by the time you get back. But your dragon, man, he saved your life. Give him a couple days to rest. Maybe it's already been a couple days. I don't know. I feel like we missed a lot. Like, what happened? But alas, I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd say we skipped an episode. But we did not. 10 episodes a season. I feel like they could have done more than 10. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the dragon side on this one. Let him rest. people. And I doubt they're there to offer her free food or something. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think even the dragon would be able to take on them. There's just too many of them. They're coming from all directions, too. Wow.
I want absolution. The crone came to me with her lamp raised high, and by its holy light...
You wish to make a confession?
Once I've confessed, will I be free?
Your grace will be dealt with according to her sins.
The Mother have mercy, then. I lay with a man outside the bonds of marriage. I confess.
Name him.
Lancel Lannister.
Your cousin. Other men?
That's got to be the most disingenuous confession I've ever heard. Granted, I don't really think the High Sparrow is this great guy. I really don't. You know, you gotta think twice before giving random people power like this.
Shame. Shame.
Do they get some weird sexual pleasure out of making people walk around naked? Because I don't know any religions that parade people through towns naked. But maybe that's a thing. I just don't know of any. And I just... Cersei Lannister disgusts me. You know, she just... I don't know. Just evil. Full of evil. Wow. You know, as much as I don't like Cersei Lannister, I don't like the character, that's still pretty brutal to watch. The amount of hatred towards her, you know? Name calling, the name calling and the booing and stuff, that was being nice. You know what I mean? Like that was being nice. The people that were spitting and throwing poop and blood and everything, that was the brutal part. Man, this is a crazy religion. You know, and the funny thing is, though, she's the one that released them. She's the one that gave them the power. Karma.
If it please your grace, he has taken a holy...
The Hound's got nothing on this guy. Holy cow. Man, I know he was changed, though. Wonder what he looks like. I don't know. He saved his life, but at what cost? You know, I don't know how I feel about the whole Cersei Lannister walk of shame, because part of me is like, haha, you know, you finally got what you deserve. And then the other part of me is like, I don't really want to watch anybody suffer that much. You know, and then part of me is like, well, she's broken. Maybe she'll finally change. And then I'm like, she's not going to change. It's Cersei Lannister. A little walk of shame is just going to be... it's not going to change her. I don't... Some people are so evil and so far gone that you just feel like nothing will change them. And, you know, I mean, God can change people, But like her coming and telling the truth, one, she lied, you know, and said nothing was between her and Jaime Lannister. So she was already lying. I already could see through her confession, you know? I don't know. This clearly, she did not enjoy this. She is clearly upset. I don't know if I should care or not. I'm torn, you know, because part of it is like, well, you know, you don't really want to see anybody go through that. But then the other part of me is like, of all the people that could have gone through that, it's probably the better option there. I'm sorry about the light. I, you know, should get some better lighting, but just got to use what I have at this point, so. Yeah, I knew that lady was gonna live. I wonder if she's gonna be broken at all. You know? Or maybe this was her plan all along. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this was her plan. Let's see what she has to say. How about that? Wow. Okay. What are they going to do? Beat up Jon Snow? They're going to kill him? Wow. Of course his uncle's dead. I don't know why I believed it. I don't know why Jon believed it. Wow. Are they really going to murder him? They're just going to tie him up? What are they going to do?
For the watch. For the watch. For the watch. For the watch. For the watch.
For the watch.
I'm kind of broken up by that ending there. I really feel like Jon had everyone's best interest in mind. I really do. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I can keep filming, but it's just going to be me sitting here crying. That was brutal. That was brutal. I feel like I need to have some kind of reaction, but I'm just dead inside. Yeah. Wow. I know I spoke in previous episodes that I had seen a spoiler of Jon Snow dying, but what I saw was him getting shot with arrows, which already happened, and he survived. I did not see this. So in my head, I thought if he was going to die, it was going to be by arrows. And freaking Ollie. Now Ollie, you know, his parents getting murdered by them and everything. Man. I'm distraught. I'm broken up. This show makes you fall in love with characters, then just rips them away from you. Well, I'm going to end it here. I will gather my thoughts. I'm not looking forward to rewatching this, seeing him die again. But I'll do it for you guys. I don't know. That was no good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know, like, I'm just kind of broken at this point. I don't know what to say. I don't have anything to say. Yeah. I guess I'm shocked and just broken. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to try and edit this tomorrow. And I mean, whenever I get it posted, you'll see it. So, do my best to get that up soon. But rest in peace, Jon. Rest in peace. Hello, welcome to the end of the video. That was a brutal episode. A lot that happened, and I have a lot to say here at the end. I will try to condense it as much as I can, so I can give you all back your time. Just some of the notes I took when I was rewatching this. You know, it's an end of an era for a lot of reasons. One of which, no more Stannis Baratheon. So that's interesting. I mean, that to me is a main character they took out. And then Jon Snow, of course. Jon Snow is now gone, and that's another main character. So here's the thing. Was Sansa Stark, I mean, she's gone too, you know, but what I wrote down, I don't even want to admit to myself that she's gone. So I'm fighting internally, trying to come up with a reason how she survived. You know, but they jumped off the freaking castle, so it's really dumb of me to consider that she's still alive, but I want to remain hopeful. And then I added, you know I got flamed when I thought Ned Stark lived, So I'm sure I'll be flamed for this, but I have to hang on to some kind of hope, even if it's false hope. And I think it's just too many people are dying. I don't want to just assume that, I don't know. I want some kind of hope, but it's kind of a hopeless show, to be honest. With Arya and Jaqen, so I obviously, when I was watching it through the first time, I was very lost. With rewatching the episode, and also I watched another reaction just to see kind of what they do and how they put stuff in. So Jaqen says the faces are for no one, and Arya is still someone, and to someone the faces are as good as poison. So Arya going blind, it's due to her using a face when she's not meant to use a face, so it's poison to her. So I picked up on that once I rewatched it. And then later on I say Arya, I think, is becoming faceless. I seriously had no idea what I was talking about. Rewatching the episode told me why she was going blind. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know why I missed it the first time, but the faces is this, like, I mean, Jaqen told us why she's going blind. You know, I don't know if it's permanent or temporary, but basically she was poisoned for using a face when she was not no one. And then also, I just want to mention Lord Varys. Yeah, I went on some rant about him not having any balls. I don't know why. I think it's because I couldn't come up with his name when he first came back on screen. Like, I know who he is. It's Lord Varys. The Master Whispers or what have you. But, you know, I like Lord Varys quite a bit. I want to see him more often. And then I'm also wondering what Peter Baelish is up to. And, you know, what shenanigans he's getting himself into. So hopefully we get to see him soon. But also Brendan, where's Brendan Stark, you know? Yeah, I mean, this was a good episode. Thankfully, Lord Tyrion lived. Arya, I mean, supposedly is gonna live. I don't know. I mean, the poison could keep spreading. I seriously just, I can't admit to myself that Sansa's gone. But she clearly is. Jon's gone. I don't know. It was a really rough episode. Well done and everything, but yeah, just heartbreaking. It was a rough episode to watch. Really rough. But I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for the support on these videos. Gus was mentioning how there was some musical done. A Game of Thrones musical. Well, I don't know about musical, but a song. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll up here in our chat to see if I can find it. Game of Thrones musical done for comic relief between Season 5 and Season 6 with Coldplay. So I am going to check that out. I don't know when I'll have that done, and I don't know how much I'll be able to play because it's music. I mean, I might be able to play the whole thing. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll try to do a reaction to that just to kind of lighten the mood a little bit. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the episode, feel free to consider leaving it a like. I did want to mention here at the end, I started a membership program. Nobody feel obligated to join, but the reason I'm mentioning it mainly is because I wanted to give a shout out to Fletchaholic, who right now is subscribed or a member as a top cat, which is the highest tier. There's 3 tiers right now. I don't want to make anything too crazy. The goals and intentions, and it has been happening for some videos, just not all of them, but the $1.99 is just basically the sub badges. They made me put something, so I'd said respond to your comments, but I'm going to try and respond to everybody's comments anyways. The $4.99 option, it of course the sub badges and everything. I've got a Discord channel with just myself. Right now it's just myself and Fletchaholic because you know, only the members and myself. But you know, you'll be able to have access to that. Definitely would plan to, you know, talk on Discord if anybody was interested, that kind of stuff. And then also I'll try to post videos earlier. So like, for example, this is Saturday night. I'm going to edit this, and then as soon as I'm able to publish it, it won't go live until tomorrow morning, as long as there's no issues with the processing. but then you'd be able to get access to it, 12 hours early, give or take. But ideally, I want you to get access 24 hours early. That's my intentions, but it hasn't been that way with Game of Thrones right now. But anyways, Fletchaholic subscribed as a top cat, so check it out if you're interested, but no worries either way. I'll keep making these videos, and we'll just keep going. But anyways, thanks for being here. Sorry for the long video. I appreciate you guys, and have a good rest of your day, and enjoy your week. Bye!